Okay, Aries, come on, Aries. All right. Well, I saw the five of, I saw the five of cups, and I'm like, come on, listen. The next card be a positive card. I know it, Aries. I know you guys are on a new roll, and I can just feel it. You're the first sign of the zodiac, so we depend on you to. Because you're about self, you're about I, and so we look to you to drive us forward. And so the Five of Cups talks about, the what's the song, Who Done Me Wrong song. So this is sort of like looking at the past, looking at what has gone not your way with other people, with your business, with your job, with your health, with your family, with your marriage, and you're still, this is the first card, so this could be like it's going into the past pretty quickly. There's still some times where you take a look at it and say, if only it had turned out a better way, if only. And we know, Aries, don't we, that when things look like they're just falling through the cracks and it's just never going to get better, that a lot of times life sends us in a different direction that we really needed to go in the first place, but there was something to learn from that past experience. Thank you very much. And so it looks like you get past this and you get on the chariot. You've seen all of those let's just say difficult times, challenging times, and you are ready to move forward. You're ready to move in a new direction. This could even be moving your residence, your house, your home to a new city, new country, different part of the state, or wherever you live in the world. So you're either ready to move to new beginnings, job-wise or relationship-wise, or you're really actually physically moving. And this is a great card because it feels like you have the strength to do so. It feels like, okay, by goodness gracious, it's going to be my way or the highway. And I think Aries is really learning about self and what all self can, not that you all don't know, but how your self works, but different options that you have to work around situations. I do see here, I usually point out what I see in a card the most. I see this area up here, this blue and gold, blue and yellow, but I'm seeing two cities. Some of you may have an option of opportunities of employment, or you're choosing between two townships you like, two cities you like, two jobs you're interested in. Okay, that will be June. Now remember, these cards can represent the last couple months sometimes, and they can go into the next year. So you may want to watch this reading at in the middle of July after it's done, after this time frame of this reading is done. Okay, well, nice. Let's see what we have here. We have the King of Cups and the Three of Wands. These cards are fairly similar, but I'll talk about them. The King of Wands represents, to me, a water sign, which would be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Sun sign, rising sign, moon sign. This is someone who, archetypally, the King of Cups is someone who's very compassionate, very loving, very nurturing, a doctor, a healer, someone who gives to other people, the head of a philanthropic organization. I mean, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but someone who just has an open heart and gives and has mastered the art of giving and loving and servicing. It could be you if your rising or moon sign is water, a water, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. It could be you. It's interesting how you have two cup signs. So some of this mid-month to mid-month is going to be about your emotions and what feels good to you, and not looking at what's, what's in the past, because we want to move forward so that we can gain our strength and have, let things flow. Don't, as I say with a client, one of the clients I have is, don't squeeze the toothpaste too much. Let the let things flow. Especially we have Mars going retrograde, June 26th through August 28th. And Mars is your ruling planet, Aries. So we're all asked to not push too hard. This may be a summer or winter, again, if you're in the southern hemisphere. But these 3 months, or 2 months especially, to not push too hard, and just sort of see what the landscape looks like. Look at the landscape. Your plans will go better in September. I mean, of course, you can continue to move forward with your plans. Relationships, same thing. This is not not the best time to get in a heavily sexual relationship that's a new one during this Mercury or Mars retrograde, because by September you may be going, what was I thinking? What was that about? So that being said, and possibly too, you're learning the art of emotion and your feelings, and what are your feelings telling you, instead of, sometimes we just want to jump forward and make that quick decision. What are your feelings telling you? I love that this Three of Wands comes up, because the Three of Wands is expansion. It's growth. It's opportunity. So no matter what it feels like in the next couple months, Aries, that you're going to have new prospects to grow and expand your vision. It's like this guy, he's the wands actually too, represent the fire signs. So he's passionate about something. He's had some success with it, and he's sending his, I don't know if you can see these little ships out here, his ships out. They've come back before with financial gains from his products, and he's doing it again. So sort of putting the word out, and that may be what you want to do if you're wanting to find a new position, or find another way to do your business, your work. Then there's an opportunity to do that here, and just keep your heart open. There's also maybe someone who wants to assist you in doing that, that's loving and compassionate. Listen to them. They may have some great ideas. Okay, Aries, let's look into the crystal and see what's up for Aries, June 15th through July 15th. And see what comes up for you all. Okay. This happened with another sign. There's some inclusions in this crystal. I wouldn't say a lot. I like to read them when they have inclusions, or the breaks in the crystal, and the breaks are what form the visuals, how we can read them. So I'm getting a lot of visuals that I'm trying to make out. Very interesting. Some of them are symbolic, I think. Let's see if anything is... Well, I am seeing this would remind me of the Paul McCartney song, The Long and Winding Road. I feel like for some of you, it has been a long and winding road. And I'm trying to be cheerful about that, because it's been no laughing matter, I'm sure, to some of you at all. But, oh, that's nice. Okay. All right, so I kept turning the crystal. At the end of the crystal, I saw this beautiful amber color. I get amber a lot, but it always just kind of like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It's towards the end of this road, or out along the path. So I do feel like that there is prosperity to come your way. It's been a long journey. For some of you, for some of you, Aries, are going to say, no, it's been great. But I know throughout the comments in the last 6 months that some of you all have had some issues and concerns. Okay, let's see but it looks like it's starting to get better. I think June for a lot of signs is a better month than we've seen recently. Let's see what else. Uh, huh. Well, Okay, so for your totem animal, you can use this or not. This is interesting. At first I thought it was a giraffe. It looks almost, it could be. It could be a giraffe. Like it's more, looks like a sea serpent or, oh gosh, a seahorse. Thinking myself, seahorse, that's what it is. So you may want to look up seahorse, Google that, and see how that resonates and connects with you. That was interesting. I was trying to understand what that meaning was. Seeing a bell. A bell. Okay, so to me that's indication of when you're going to know when you need to cut the cords or cut the strings with someone, or when time is up and you're ready to move forward in a different way in your life. The bell. Like ding, okay, you're done. I'm done. But you're going to know it. You're going to get a sign, or you're going to hear, literally, feel a push or hear a bell. But you're going to know when you're done. And some of you will be taking cruises. I do see a cruise ship, which would be nice. Okay. All right, nice. Okay, Aries. I just wish you all the best. This is a fairly positive reading. Again, we tend to look back sometimes on what has not served us, but turn around. Look at what you do have. Be grateful for what you do have. We always have to be grateful, because if we're not, then, and we don't see any positive in our life, then we get no positivity. But if we can at least find a couple things to be grateful for, then that manifestation will come back towards us. This King of Cups, interesting. You all leave in the comments below who this person might be. Might be different for each one of you. Could be a father figure, could be like I said, a doctor, or could be a person you work with. Just leave in the comments below. New expansion and growth. I'm happy for you.